Hi, I'm Molly, and welcome to Dirty Mom's Yoga. I have a special guest today, my beautiful sister-in-law, Sagan. And we are going to be focusing purely for her on opening up our backs and also grounding, which she didn't know. So, with our class today, as you can see, we're not in our normal environment. We're just going to have fun. Sagan has brought her blocks with her, so you can have some blocks nearby. Rolled up towels, blankets, anything that might help you today. It's going to be a different class. We're going to do a Hatha style, so there's really no vinyasa flow. So just follow along the best you can. Listen to your bodies. Take breaks if you need to. Other than that, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Leave comments below, and let's get started. So we're going to start with a nice pranayama, or conscious breathing. So find a nice, gentle, seated position, something that's comfortable. If you're tight in your hip flexors, adding height underneath your pelvis can help open up. Find length in your spine by grounding down the sitting bones into the earth and feel the energy coming out the crown of your head. Palms can rest anywhere on your lap, palms up, palms down, whatever is comfortable for you for today. So take a big deep breath in and open mouth exhale. Again, big deep breath in and exhale. One more time, big deep breath in and let it out. Focus on your breath coming natural. And with every inhale, I want you to gather all the energy up from earth. Feel it come through your spine and out the crown of your head. Exhale, grab that energy from the skies and bring it down through the crown, through your spine, and root yourself into the earth. Inhale, draw that energy up from the earth to the skies, and exhale from the skies energy all the way down. Take a couple moments and just feel that energetic pathway. One big deep breath in. Gather up that energy and exhale, root on down. Slowly blink your eyes open. Allow the soles of your feet to come together. Baddha Konasana, or bound angle. Knees can just fall gently to the side. If this is uncomfortable, you can place blocks under your knees. You can also continue to add that height underneath your pelvis. Find length out of your spine. Draw those shoulder blades together. Take an inhale and arch the back. Look up to the sky for a cow. And exhale, round the spine. Draw the navel all the way through and curl into yourself. Cat. Inhale, look up. Really feel the pelvis move with you. And exhale, round the spine, curl into yourself. Take a few moments on your own. You can hold a position if it feels really good, or you can continue to move dynamically. Really opening up the spine. Moving that pelvis. This is strengthening the root chakra. Inhale, look up. And exhale, curl into yourself. Take one more round, making sure you're finishing both. Find yourself back in a neutral position. Take a deep breath in, find length. Walk those hands forward when you're ready. Find a nice static pose. Feel stretch in your hips. Soles of the feet are pressing together. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Feel length in your spine. Lift the lower belly off the pelvis. Inhale, exhale, and slowly walk yourself back up. And allow your feet to come in front of you. Toes are flexing back. Feet are super dirty in the sand. Feel length. You can even move the sides of your tush out of the way to really feel the rootingness and the sitting bones. Find length in your spine again. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and slowly walk forward. Only go as far as you can. It's okay to bend your knees if need to. If you can reach farther, you can take your 2 fingers like a peace sign, wrap those big toes, and pull a little bit further. If you're super, super flexible, which I'm not there, you can even take blocks at the balls of your feet and then hold onto those blocks. Take a deep breath in, lift the lower belly off the pelvis, and exhale, feel length out of the spine. Paschimottanasana, forward folding. Deep breathing. Take one more because it feels so good. Deep breath in. Exhale and deepen a little bit further. Slowly walk yourself back up. Swing those legs around. Find yourself in a nice tabletop position. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. Tuck those toes and just lift your knees a few inches off the ground and feeling the engagement in the navel. Draw that navel in and up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, push into those hands, lifting the pelvis up towards the sky, dropping the heels down towards the ground. You can keep your knees bent deeply if you'd like, or you can straighten. Firmly press between the first finger and the thumb. You can take a walk by dropping one heel down at a time. Take a moment and just play around in this position. Really hug your biceps next to your ears. Allow your head to fall long. Feel the energies from the earth between your hands and your feet, pulling upwards, meeting at that root chakra. Come up high on those toes. Look between your hands and walk your feet to your hands for forward fold Uttanasana. Bend those knees deeply. Allow your chest to lay on your thighs. Grab either side of your elbows. Allow your head to fall long. You can sway back and forth. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Come back into a central position. Drop the pelvis down and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Open up the palms to the front of your mat. Tadasana. Take a moment, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Feel the energy from the earth come up through the soles of your feet, through the body, out of the crown to the sky. And exhale, draw the energy from the heavens above, through the crown, down your spine, through your pelvis, and rooting into those feet. Shoulders are relaxed down the back. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale, arms come up overhead, upward salute. Exhale and forward fold, nice and slow, Uttanasana. Take a moment here and just relax down. I'm going to take a glance at my friend, because I get to. Take a deep breath in and allow the head to fall long, nice and down. Bend those knees if you need to. If you need blocks underneath those hands, feel free to take that liberty. Come up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Find a nice flat back, reach out of the crown of the head. Exhale and forward, fold back down. Beautiful. Plant those hands, step the right foot back, step the left foot back into a nice high plank. Drop those knees down, hug those elbows in, and slowly lower yourself down to your mat. Untuck your toes, draw the shoulders away from your ears, and push up into a little baby cobra. Sagan's awesome. She has a huge, flexible back. So her cobra's beautiful. It's not there. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, calm on down. Tuck those toes. Push yourself through tabletop position into downward facing dog. Take a couple deep breaths here. Mind if I do a little adjustment? Take a deep breath. Exhale, and really root into those hands. Push into the first finger and the thumb. Another deep breath in and exhale. Lift up high on those toes. Look between your hands. And step your feet to your hands for a nice forward fold. Inhale, come half up. Find that flat back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, opening up the collarbones. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. And exhale, hands to heart center. Close those eyes. Come back to that Tadasana. Feel the energy coming up through the earth. When you exhale, find the energy coming down through the crown, rooting down into the earth. We're going to do all that again, stepping back with the opposite foot this time. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find that flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step the opposite foot back. So I'm stepping my left and then my right. Drop those knees, hug those elbows in, and slowly lower down. Untuck those feet, draw the shoulder blades away, push into those hands, pull the chest through the shoulders into a cobra. Hold it here, inhale. Exhale, calm on down. Tuck those toes into a nice downward facing dog. Really lift the sacrum to the sky. Push firmly into those hands. And rotate those biceps next to your ears. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, drop those heels down. Inhale, lift up high on those toes. Exhale, walk those feet or toes to your feet. Toes, what are those called? Feet to your hands. There we go. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, come half up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. How you doing? Great. Beautiful. We're going to go from here. Warrior two. We're going to step into a warrior two position. I'm going to open up to you guys. Step your feet nice and wide. A good rule of thumb is if you take your hands out, point your fingers down. That's generally where your feet will be. Front foot, my left foot is going to face towards the front edge of my mat. My back foot, my toes are going to point up towards the diagonal. Find my shoulders over my pelvis. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bend into that front knee nice and deep. Hug those inner thighs together and take a glance down at that left knee and make sure it's in line with your ankle, that you're not coming in or that you're coming out. Look over those left fingertips. Draw those shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Really root down in the back knife edge of your foot. Beautiful. Sagan's doing awesome. Really reach for your desires. Leave what does not mean anything to you in the backhand. Let it go. Deep breath in. Exhale and see if you can bend a little bit deeper into that front knee, making sure it doesn't go over those toes. Inhale, press into that front leg. Bring those toes parallel together for a wide-legged forward fold. You might need to step your feet in a little bit. Hands come to your waist. Find length in your spine. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold over. Pasarita Padottanasana. Wide-legged forward fold. Allow your hands to come down. You place your hands on blocks if you need to. Feel the openness in the spine. Feel the backs of the legs open. Deep breath in, come half up, and exhale down. Plant your left hand right on the ground, right underneath your face. Inhale the right hand up, twisting and looking up to the sky. Feel length out of the spine on equal sides of your waist. Deep breath in. Exhale, switch sides. Plant the right hand down where your face is. Inhale the left arm high. We lift those kneecaps up, ground those feet down. Reach the left hand to the heavens. Inhale, feel length on all sides of your waist. Exhale, release down. Heel toe those feet to the center, about hip width distance apart. Have your toes facing outwards and slowly allow your pelvis just to fall down and sit as far as you can in between those heels. You can sit on some blocks. You can also allow your heels to come off. Take the elbows and place them inside those thighs, hands to heart center, and really pull your chest through your shoulders. Feel the length down your sacrum. Feel the energy out the crown of your head. Deep breath in and exhale. Really hug those inner thighs into those elbows. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release those hands down. Lift the pelvis up high. And slowly bring your hands to your waist. Inhale, come half up. Exhale, come rest of the way. Other side. We're going to face the opposite side. I feel bad for Sagan. She's looking at my butt.
Now you get to look at mine.
Now I get to look at hers. Dirty Mom's yoga, baby. All right. Feet a little bit wider than hip distance. You can bring your arms out, point those fingertips down. That's a good general rule of thumb of where your toes are going to be. Right toes are pointing towards the front of your mat. Back toes are pointing up towards the diagonal edge of your mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend deeply into that front knee. Hug those inner thighs in and up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and really reach for what you want and leave behind what is not necessary. Really ground down in this back knife edge of the foot. Come on. Draw those lower ribs into the back. Doing good? Take a deep breath in. Exhale, see if you can bend just a little bit deeper. Careful that front foot, yep. Ground down that big toe. Good. You feel the whole foot really pushing down. It's hard to do this on sand. She wasn't prepared for that, I don't think. One more deep breath in. Exhale, push into that front leg. Straighten that right leg. Bring those toes parallel towards the long edge of your mat. Hands come to your waist. Inhale, feel the length out of your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Tasarita Padottanasana. Lift up those kneecaps and really ground down in the knife edge of those feet. This is a beautiful position. Here you go. We like to have fun here. Allow those hands to come down. Inhale, find length in your spine. Come half up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the right hand down this time. Inhale, the left arm up high for a nice twist. Inhale. Exhale, come on down. Switch hands. Inhale, the right arm high. Exhale, stay. Inhale, reach. Exhale, come down. Heel toe those feet in. Now we kind of have an idea what we're doing. Slowly drop that pelvis down. Hug the inner thighs into your elbows. You can come up onto those heels if you want. You can even sit on a block. I'm going to show you a different angle as well. Really feel those feet grounded down. Feel length out of your spine. Equally push those elbows into your thighs as those thighs are pushing into your elbows. Deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale, drop those hands down. Lift that pelvis up high. I lied. Come back down. Go ahead and just come onto your knees. We're going to stay low now. Come on down your knees and come just regular into your mat. There we go. Take your, let's see, what did we just do? Take your left leg. We're going to step it forward. We're going into low lunge. So find a nice, you can do a right angle here. See how this feels by drawing the left hip back, right hip forward. If that feels good, really sit further into that left leg, feeling a nice stretch in the right hip flexor. You could take the top of your right foot and press it firmly down to help with balance. If you want a little back opening, lift the chest up to the sky. You can take your hands up if you'd like. Deep breath in. Exhale, and bend a little bit deeper. Really think about lifting the pubic bone up to protect that low back. One more inhale. Exhale, bring those hands down to the mat. Take this front leg and open it up to the side. We're going into pigeon pose. Back leg slowly walks itself back. We got an animal running around here. Come down only as far as is comfortable. Really think about drawing that left hip back, right hip forward. You can always take a block and place it underneath that left hip. Find length out of the spine. Flex those toes to protect that knee. Inhale. And if that's comfortable, you can always try to come down to your elbows. If this is still comfortable and you're ready for more, surrender yourself fully by resting the chest on top of that leg. This is a deep grounding pose. Opens up tensions, releases emotions in those hips. Listen to your body, only go as far as is comfortable. Deep breath in. Exhale, surrender to the earth. Inhale and walk your hands slowly back up. Walk yourself a little bit further. Shift on over. Find yourself in a nice tabletop position. And then just sway your hips around. See what feels comfortable. Switch sides. Right foot comes in front this time. Find that right angle. We're getting ready for low lunge. Hands can come to your waist. Think about drawing the right hip back, left hip bone forward. Feel length out of your spine. Inhale and exhale. Bend deeply into that front knee. Hug those lower ribs into the back. If this is comfortable, open up the chest to the sky. Lift those arms up high if you'd like. Inhale and go a little bit deeper. Feeling a nice stretch in the left hip flexor. I'm really glad the sun went away now. Yeah. Blind ourselves. Really press firmly down that left top of the foot to help your balance. Draw the shoulders away from your ears and lift that pubic bone up to protect the low back. One more deep inhale. Exhale a little bit further. Inhale, press into that front foot. Come on up. And then drop that knee down for a pigeon pose. If you're not feeling this on the other side, make sure your knee is in line with your shoulder. And walk that back foot as far back as comfortable for you. Again, if you can't get your hip down to the ground, put a block underneath it. Flex those toes back to protect your knee. Feel length out of the front. If this is comfortable, you want to move on, walk your hands down. One side might feel a little different than the other. Make a little indentation in the grass here. Here we go, we're in the sand. If this is good, surrender yourself fully to the earth. Release everything. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale and slowly walk yourself up. Take your time. Shift on over. Bring yourself back into that tabletop position and then just roll your hips back and forth. Lots of sand. Lots of sand. When you're ready, come on back down to your tush. We're coming into Upavista Konasana, wide-legged forward fold, one of my favorites. Seriously, that one. Upavista Konasana. I don't even think I say it right. Going that way? Okay, flex those feet back. Find length out of your spine and then slowly walk your hands forward. It's okay to bend those knees. Really press those thighs into the ground. Deep breath in. Exhale and see if you can go a little bit forward, a little bit deeper into the stretch. Go away, Nance. Feel length out of the spine, out of the front body. Keep those knees lifted up towards the sky. Rotate those thighs down towards the mat. Slowly walk yourself back up. We're going to go into a new pose I taught myself, tortoise pose. Tortoises curl into themselves. It's a way of coming internally into yourself to find your groundedness. You're just going to bend your knees gently. Now, if the wide-legged forward fold was still challenging, you can continue to bring your hands in front of you. So that's your option, it's your variation. Otherwise, you're going to take your hands and sneak them underneath those knees. And you're going to wiggle those hands as far away from you as possible, seeing if you can get your chest and your head down towards the ground. Flex those feet back. Rotate those inner thighs up towards the sky. Tortoise pose, Kurmasana. It is not easy. It's not an easy pose. So if this is difficult for you, if you're not quite there, do not be afraid to reach forward until you have the strength and the ability to curl those hands under. You can even just stay up here. That's as far as you can go. That's as far as you can go. Take a big deep breath in. Take a moment and breathe on your own. Internalize. Find your groundedness. Focus on your breath. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Slowly bring those hands out. Walk yourself back up. Bring those feet in front of you for Dandasana or staff pose. Hands come press on the either side of your hips and just feel the length out of the spine. Close your eyes. Flex those toes back. Feel the energy on your inhales and your exhales. Neutralizing the spine. Slowly release out. I think we're just going to go from here. Bend those knees. Shift your pelvis towards your heels and then just slowly lower on down. From here, push into those feet. Lift the pelvis up and shift over to the right a little bit. Take those knees, hug them to your chest, and allow them to fall over to the left for a nice gentle twist. Hands can come into a T position. You can continue the twist by looking over the right hand. Stay here and just feel a nice gentle twist. And exhale. Slowly bring your pelvis back, allow your knees to come up. Shift that pelvis over to the left side. Hug those knees into your chest and allow them to fall over to the other side, to the right. We're just stacking Sagan's pelvis. Perfect. And you want to continue the stretch, just look over the other shoulder. Okay? This is nice having a friend. Deep breath in. And exhale. Slowly bring your knees back, unwind yourself, and allow your legs just to fall long down in your final Shavasana. You can curl up anything underneath your knees if you like. Placing anything underneath your knees just adds a natural curvature to your low spine. Otherwise, allow your palms to face up towards the sky. Legs are nice and relaxed. No effort at all. Feel the back of the body falling into the earth. We get to feel the nice warmth of the sun on the front. Shavasana is one of the hardest poses to master. It forces you to come inside your thoughts, into yourself. To master groundedness is mastering Shavasana. Take a few moments and just allow the breath just to come naturally and let everything surrender to the earth. Wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes. Roll the ankles and wrists. Stretch your feet down long. Reach your arms up overhead for a nice good morning stretch. Walk those feet in. Hug those knees to your chest. Allow those knees to fall to one side or another in a nice fetal position. Bottom arm as a pillow. With the strength of your top arm, push yourself halfway. Bottom arm helps you push up the rest of the way and find yourself back in a nice, easy seated position. Keep those eyes closed, hands to heart center. Tuck that chin gently, feel the length out of your spine. Check back in with that breath, and once again, find the energy up out of the earth, and then inhale out the crown. And exhale, draw the energy from the skies above, through the crown, down into the pelvis, rooting you to this earth. Take another deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale, and just let everything go. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you, Sagan, for being my friend in the class. With this today, I say namaste.